Welcome back, everyone, to the LA Angels franchise. Today's episode, we'll be taking on the Minnesota Twins in a 3-game series. We'll have 2 that are played and 1 that is simulated. Plus, we'll get a little bit of an update with scouting at the very end of the video. So stick around if you're interested in that, because the next episode, guys, will be the draft and then the end of the season. So a little playoff push as we finish out season number 4, right? Right now, we're in the mix to compete for our division, so we're in the mix to compete for the playoffs. However, this is a bar test series. The Twins beat us in the American League Championship Series last year. They kicked our butts, in fact. And right now, it was looking pretty good. Braxton Garrett, 2 straight strikeouts on Kirilloff and Correa, and then he can't get Royce Lewis. He will get Edouard Julien, so he's gone. But it's 1-0 Twinkies. Not a good start, I would say. From this point, can't make any mistakes. We got to get on top of Bailey Ober. 6-3 record so far, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So Yelich gets on top of that breaking ball. He's going to send it out there to the pull side. That is a leadoff single. Deep drive here for Nolan Shawniwell. Is that going to carry? That's gone. There you go. 2-run home run. Way to respond there, Nolan. Gotta love that. I love the fact that Shawniwell's power in his game, his offensive game, is starting to come around a little bit. He has progressed every single season as a hitter. The batting average has been getting better as well, but the power numbers are starting to come, and that's really exciting. So if we can get that first base power coming out of that number 2 slot, maybe eventually a 4 slot, that's awesome. That's great to see. However, we do have O'Hoppe. We got Adolis Garcia there in the number 4, number 5. So Shawniwell in the 2 makes a lot of sense for me. However, we jump ahead here. Logan O'Hoppe getting a 1-out double, especially after that home run. Love it. Adolis Garcia going to swing right through this slider. First strikeout there for Bailey Ober. Next batter is Evan White. He's going to get the spot start today. 2-run homer for Evan White. He's been hitting the cover off the ball, hitting .385. I get it, it's limited sample size, but this was a dude that really turned it on into spring training. Gave him a shot here to make the 26-man roster, and he has been paying dividends up until this point. So, got to keep it rolling. However, in the top of the 2nd inning, Matt Wallner. This guy has been a thorn in my side. I cannot get him out. There's some players in the show that, for whatever reason, the way you pitch, you just can't get them out. Matt Wallner is exactly that type of player. 3-run home run. We'll tie the game up. Go to the top of the 4th. Harry Ford. What? Solo shot for Harry Ford. How many has he got so far this season? 4? That's brutal. 4 home runs. We can't give up a home run to that guy. Bottom of the 5th, Shawniwell will ground out, and Ober has seemingly figured out this Angels lineup. Deep drive, got the good timing right down the middle for Mike Trout. Just could not put enough juice into that one. Rosario will make the catch out there in left center field. Next batter here in the bottom of the 6th, Logan O'Hoppe. Good timing again, ground ball to 2nd. So the Angels putting good swings, putting good timing on these pitches. Adolis Garcia, deep drive to left center, another good timing, but at the warning track. So we were trying to tie the game up with our middle of the order, with our meat of the order, and Garcia knows exactly how close that was. Man. All right, so Chase Chaney. This was not somebody that I called up, by the way. He was just a CPU addition. I guess I had 40-man roster control turned on, and somebody got hurt, and they called him up. So that was an auto add, and I'm like, let's give this guy a try here in a 5-4 game. Well, you can figure out that it's might be turning into disaster at this point. That's another base hit, so a leadoff double there for Ford. Now he got another single. Runners on the corners, and Wallner's going to walk after hitting the 3-run home run earlier in the game. Then we got a ground ball here that should have been just let go. Zach Neto decides to catch it on the line drive. Could have been a double play. That would have been huge for us in this inning. So we're going to call in the pen. Jackson Rutledge is going to come on out now. We got Carlos Correa up to bat, and left fielder Yelich is not making that catch, so we call on Trout, but I don't even know where he was. Was he more shallow? Was he playing deep? So we didn't know where he was off the screen, so he took a bad route to the baseball. I don't think he was catching it anyway, but it didn't help when he had to fall over his own cleats. Like, look at this. We were just way too deep. We should have cut it off a little bit more. Angled off towards, coming towards the infield to make that grab. So this has been a disastrous inning here. We will intentionally walk the next batter to get to Eddie Rosario. And we do get the strikeout here. So it is a 7-4 game for the Twins. 3 runs down thanks to Carlos Correa. Thanks to Carlos Correa. Top of the 9th. We give up a solo home run. 8-4 is your ball game. And the Twins offense seems to just love playing us. They love to take the wind out of our sails. We think we're having a good season, but then we run into them. Right? They come to the Big A, put an 8 spot on us. We scored 4 runs in the first inning, and we didn't get a single run after that. So it's pretty disastrous on all fronts. We couldn't hold them down with our pitching. We couldn't tack on more runs after the first inning. So we'll look to game number 2 with our ace, Trevor Rogers. 6-1. His per 9s are better than Michael King, but his ERA is much higher at a 4.57. His win-loss record's great too at a 6-1. So it's kind of a mixed bag when you compare these two pitchers against each other. But 2 outs here at the top of the second inning, and Miranda, Jose Miranda, almost hit that thing 110. Might as well call it 110. We'd like to round up here. Solo home run, 6 strikeouts now for Michael King. That will be nice to have as a base hits. Finally, we get something going here as Logan O'Hoppy's on, and then another slider line inside, but this time Garcia will swing through this, and again, some good timing, but we just can't seem to figure out Michael King. Yelich here in left field is going to allow the runner to get to third base. It's just little things, guys. It's just the little things. Buxton takes another bag. Now we got a little chopper. Rogers probably should have gone home, but is the throw going to be offline? Is it going to be over to O'Hoppy's right hand since he's a left-handed catch? Left-handed glove? I don't know. The game sometimes does some goofy stuff with animations, and I didn't want to risk it, per se. But Rogers does get a strikeout to get out of the inning, get out of the little jam, score 1 run. Twins up 2-0. Royce Lewis starts an incredible double play off the bat of Zach Neto. It was hit really hard, but look at where Lewis was when he let go of the baseball. In foul territory to start that double play. I mean, that's ridiculous. Michael King is going to get Yu Chang to strike out, and then Yelich is going to pull this one deep to right field, but just foul a couple feet outside the pole. And then a ground ball here to Correa in the hole, in the grass, the outfield grass, throwing out Yelich at first base. We do challenge it, but to no success, to no avail. Line drive from Shawwell, another good timing swing. Line drive out to left, it's going to be caught. Buxton will strike out. Trevor Rogers still dealing out here. He's going to get Taylor Trammell as well. 2 straight strikeouts in the 7th. Ground ball here. Chang is going to let this one go by. And that might do it for Trevor Rogers. Eric Rodriguez will knock him out of the ball game, and it's going to be up to Zach Thompson, who's got another high ERA, 5.79. Ground ball here to Chang. He will flip that over to first base, and that'll do it. So Zach Thompson does lower the ERA a little bit and gets us out of the jam. Mike Trout, broken bat. King trying to get to first base, but Mike Trout's there. He's too quick. He's too speedy. For an old guy now, he's moving along pretty nicely. O'Hoppy offers at the slurve. Can't do it. 9 strikeouts now for Michael King. Adolis Garcia, fastball high and inside. Pushes it out there, fists it out there to right field. That will do a job. We've got 1 down. We can do some damage right here. We need it. Great job, Adolis. Keep those hands inside. Taylor Ward, fastball, ate him up, but it's a deep drive to right field. That should score the run. Here comes Trout. Adolis is going to third. He's got to get there, though. You never want to make the last out at third, especially when a run is ready to score. So we do get the runner home. Trout is in. Here's a little looper. Correa's not going to get there. Buxton's not going to get there either. It's a base hit for Zach Neto. Love to see that. They did make a pitching change, by the way, guys. It's Stewart who comes in, and again, the strategy against our hitters seems to be, with King and Stewart, fire fastballs high and inside. Yu-Chang swings right through this one, little off-speed pitch, and we will now go to the top of the 9th inning as Ben Joyce, who worked an inning before this, coming out here for the top of the 9th, trying to shut these Twinkies down. And here we got Jose Miranda yet again. Adolis is out there trying to make that grab. He makes out number 2. And then Byron Buxton, deep drive to Trout in center field. He's got that one gauged up. He's there. He'll make the catch. So now it's going to be up to Jorge Alcala. 7.29 ERA. You think we can go get him? I think we can. Mike Trout. Oh, just missed on the circle change. Logan O'Hoppe. Heart of the order right here, guys. 1 down. Just late. If he had gotten the good timing, I think that was a home run, because he did put some power into that shot. 0-0 pitch here. Adolis swinging on the first pitch delivered to him. Alcala shuts it down. So we will now go to extra innings, top of the 10th inning, and we got a little miscommunication here happening at third base. Adolis was not able to make that catch. It's going to go all the way to the wall. It was going to be a base hit anyway, but they had some miscommunication there at third. Yu-Chang makes this play. Unbelievable play, by the way. Whew. Okay, Yu. I got you. I got you. Mike Trout tracking. He'll make the catch here. No advance, by the way, from second to third. So Trammell will stay put. Now it's up to Carlos Correa to do some damage here. And no, we got it off. What? Oh, no. Chang throws it away. It was off of Joyce's glove. Bounced over to Chang. Tries to make the throw on the run. Probably should have just tagged the third base runner. Look at him. Right here. Just tag him. In fact, he ran right through him. So probably should have been an out from the game, but the game didn't give it to us. Yelich tracking this one out there. He will make the catch. Unbelievable play out there by Christian Yelich. But either way, guys, we are down, losing yet again here to the Twins. This could be 2 straight losses in this series, and then, therefore, we will simulate game number 3 to close out this series. Zach Neto can't get it done, and Yu-Chang, little drive to right field, but that will be out number 3. And that is it. The Twins win again, and we've officially lost the series. 3 games set. We've lost 2. This one was a lot closer, though. I have to say that. 8-4 loss in game number 1. 3-2 loss here in extra innings, so that's unfortunate. Ben Joyce gets saddled with the loss, even though he didn't give up an earned run. That's kind of tough. And then we simulate game number 3, and it is a 7-2 loss. So the Twinkies, they swept us. Ouch. That one doesn't feel very good. So as we look ahead into the draft, because I don't want to talk about the Twins anymore, losing to them again, a lot of the top picks here with draft rank, and even our rank as well, just through the auto scouting that I've applied here, a lot of the guys up here are relievers, which, quite honestly, I don't really like to take relievers that high in the draft. Might be a character flaw? I'm not sure. For myself, I just don't like to do it. I'll take a starting pitcher. I'll take a positional player that's really elite, like this guy, Bruno Zarate, 18 years old. The potential as a 66 with only 10% scouted, like, that's a little concerning, but he's on the higher end. Right? A 66 with 10%. So it could be that he's a C potential. It could also mean he's an A potential the longer that we scout him. So I'm interested in putting him up on the board. And you just look at that contact against lefties. 66 future to 99. But the present is also 57 to 90. So it's somewhere in there where Zarate's number truly lies. Plus the vision and discipline in the future, they really like his progression. So I think his potential's more like an A than it is a D. I really truly believe that. Plus you look at his future fielding numbers and his defensive numbers, he'll probably be a competent defender at first base. But I also consider this guy, because we have taken pitchers, and we have taken middle infielders. We've taken some outfielders, but we've never taken a first baseman because I was wanting to see how Shawnuel's development was going to come along. Big thing with Shawnuel, though, is that he's progressing. His overall rate is progressing so fast, and now he's starting to hit home runs. He's probably going to be asking for a crap ton of money. And Ohapi is going to do that too. So we still want to keep Mike Trout around. We're paying him a ton of money. Zarate might be the answer in case one of those guys decides to leave or we can't afford either one of them. So we're starting to get into that situation where we might end up running out of money here soon to try to pay all these players. So I'm looking at Zarate. MLB says he's not ranked. We think he's 11th ranked. If he falls to me that far down the order, the draft order, I think I might consider it for sure. So guys, that is it for the video. Leave a like if you like this thing. Next time I see you will be Thursday. As we continue on with our Angels franchise, we'll be doing the draft here, and we'll be also pushing towards the postseason. Then on Sunday will be the entire postseason, if we make it. If we don't, it will be the off season. So just kind of giving you a little bit of a preview ahead of what to expect here during this week of Angels upload. So guys, like I said, Thursday, I'll see you here for the draft and a push to the playoffs. So guys, I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.